In a stunning and unprecedented session that will undoubtedly go down in the annals of South African political history, Helen Zille, former DA leader and a formidable voice in Parliament, delivered revelations that have left lawmakers, political analysts, and citizens alike in a state of sheer disbelief. The usually composed and calculated Zille took to the floor with a statement so shocking and candid that the chamber erupted in murmurs, whispers, and palpable tension. Zille began her address by paying tribute to Nathi Mthethwa, the former minister whose untimely passing has been the subject of speculation and growing controversy over the past months. "We are here not only to mourn a man who served his country but also to confront the uncomfortable truths that have been hiding in plain sight," Zille declared, her voice steady but laced with unmistakable intensity. What followed was a revelation that few had anticipated. Zille laid bare a series of government failings, administrative oversights, and political maneuverings that, according to her, directly contributed to circumstances surrounding Mthethwa's death. While Parliament has heard plenty of heated debates and accusations over the years, the rawness of Zille's account struck a nerve. She painted a portrait of a system rife with inefficiency and neglect, where key officials allegedly failed to act in ways that could have prevented the tragedy. "The truth is uncomfortable," Zille continued, "and often, the truth is inconvenient. But we owe it to Nathi Mthethwa, and to every South African, to face it head-on. We cannot continue to shield ourselves behind euphemisms and political decorum while accountability fades into obscurity." Her remarks reportedly referenced confidential reports and internal communications she had accessed, which painted a complex picture of bureaucratic inertia, mismanagement, and even whispered allegations of deliberate obstruction of processes intended to safeguard public officials. While Zille stopped short of naming specific individuals, the implication was clear enough to send shockwaves through the chamber. Many MPs reportedly exchanged glances of disbelief, some visibly shaken, while others resorted to harsh conversations, trying to process the magnitude of her revelations. Political commentators have since described Zille's address as a bombshell and unprecedented in its bluntness. Analysts suggest that the implications of her revelations could extend far beyond Mthethwa's case, potentially sparking investigations and calls for resignations within senior government ranks. Opposition parties were quick to seize upon her statements, demanding clarity, accountability, and immediate action, while ruling party representatives appeared caught off guard, scrambling to contain the fallout. Adding to the drama, Zille reportedly refused to temper her words for political convenience. She urged Parliament to rise above party lines and confront the realities that many have been reluctant to acknowledge. Her call for transparency and justice resonated deeply not just within the chamber but across the country, where citizens have long demanded accountability in governance. By the time Zille concluded her speech, Parliament was left in a rare state of stunned silence. Her words, precise, piercing, and unflinchingly honest, have ignited conversations across South Africa, on social media, in newsrooms, and in communities nationwide. It is now widely anticipated that further inquiries into the circumstances surrounding Nathi Mthethwa's passing may be initiated, with Helen Zille's revelation serving as the catalyst for a reckoning that many had feared, but few dared to confront. One thing is certain, this is not a story that will fade quickly. Helen Zille has not only challenged Parliament to face the bitter truth but has also reminded the nation that accountability cannot be postponed, and that silence in the face of injustice is no longer an option. The coming weeks promise heated debates, deeper investigations, and perhaps political turbulence of a scale that the country has not witnessed in years.